there, thanks for watching this movie, A Vinyasa. What I'm going to do is just go through a basic vinyasa. When we start, you're starting in a sitting position, you're settling in, you want to have your spine straight, you want to start with the bottom part of your body, you want to bring it in and up, then you want to bring your chest down, and you want to have your chin down, that's your dristi. You're sitting into your sitting pose here. You can have the hands up or down depending on if you're trying to ground or receive energy. What we're going to do here, we're going to start in a mountain pose. And the mountain pose, what we want to do is have the feet at hip width distance. And you want to have the quads engaged, the core, and you want to have your palms open. You're in a strong pose. That is the mountain pose. When we start a vinyasa here, we want to just basically breathe in, bring the breath in, bring in that good energy. And then what we're going to do here, we're going to transition into a swan dive. And in the swan dive, we just go down. And here we're going to a forward fold. And we're trying to get our chest onto our thighs. If you're flexible enough, that will happen for you. Here I just switch positions so you can see what's going on. Sometimes if your hamstrings are tight, you can have your knees bent. If not, you can unbend those knees and try and bring that weight in the ball of your feet. And then just let your body go. Just let gravity, just let gravity work for you. And here, as we start our vinyasa here, we want to have a flat back, breathing in, and on the exhale, we set the hands down, and we hop back into a high plank. And here in the high plank, we're going to start our chaturanga. In our chaturanga, we're going to lean forward. We're going to come down, scraping the elbows along the rib cage. And some yogis can have their butts flat or butts up in the air, depends on your choice. And in here, that allows you to come through into an upward facing dog. You're on the top of the feet, the thighs are lifted, the body is lifted, you're looking up, nice bend in the back. Then you come into your downward facing dog. And in a downward dog, you don't want to shove your heels into the ground. And you don't want to have your feet open like that either. You want to bring them at hip width distance apart. And you just want to settle in into your downward facing dog. Another thing you don't want to happen here is you don't want to put too much stress on the shoulders. That is not a downward facing dog. And downward facing dog, if you need to get in that pose even a little bit better, maybe you bend the knees and you lift the tippy toes and you point your butt where the ceiling meets the roof. And when you settle in, you unbend those knees and maybe your heels touch the ground. But this is your downward facing dog. You can hold that pose for 3 to 5 breaths. And when you're ready to come out, you can bend the knees a little bit, breathing in, looking up. And then you want to jump up into a forward fold. And here you want to come up, half flat back, then come back down. And then you're going to take a reverse swan dive. Coming up, gathering that good energy. Taking a slight a slight back bend. Bring the hands heart center. Okay, take a slight bow. Well, thanks for watching tonight.